greatness, it's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars. And the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
Well, I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known, racing.
You want a great team? You gotta build it. Piece by piece. Start with a few natural-born leaders. Then you need some old vets who've seen it all, and a few youngsters just getting started. Tough cookies who don't back down from nothing. And some pranksters to keep everyone loose. You need those strong but silent types. And a few not-so-silent types.
This is my show! My show!
Those with chips on their shoulders and ice in their veins. And a few who do anything to win. You find a cast of characters like that, you've got yourself one hell of a team.
Wait, she's loose now.
Woo.
Oh yeah, I'm on screen. Is it showing up?
All it's showing is the
No,
website.
barely.
All right.
Join session.
I'll fix
Same
that.
like, yeah.
And he can't see you.
You guys heard nothing of that. Here we go. Welcome to Shop Talk Live, Season 3, episode number 12. Back from Michigan. Let's go over. We got
He's fixing his
it's okay.
stream.
You're
He's
okay.
fixing
You're
his
okay.
stream.
got Chris Legoo. He's gonna be driving live here on Shop Talk on Crooked Line, and relates. All right, there.
Dawson
we go.
says he can't hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now.
Okay.
Below him is Chris Legoo. Oh, there we go. We got you now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I muted that.
Holy.
Well, sorry.
You can't see him, but he's racing. Chris. Next to him, we got the banner winner, Philip Van Vliet, Lone Dutchman, driver number 89. Three Amanda,
2 in a row.
Mrs. Sherman. Yeah, 2 in a row. Number 8. Terry the Man Foster, voice of True Production. Taffy Man, known on track. Driver of the number 86 machine, hopefully next season. Foster, then Dalton Kilroe, DK Racing. MFRD 41. Now, Philip, well, we'll get to that later. Where's vacation?
Yes.
Where's Terry's vacation? Terry's not on vacation.
No, Terry goes on vacation Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gone Thursday morning.
On a cruise ship, Derek. I'll be on a cruise ship.
Oh, the bum of MFR. Yeah. Michigan was something.
It was. It was. So now, Philip, you want me to ask you that question?
Yeah, that's fine.
So a lot of times you was running second place. Then you basically had to pit. I'm assuming you had to pit the same time the leader did, and I think it might have been Dalton was in front of you.
Mhm.
Did you have to pit, or could you went that extra lap and got some points for leading the lap?
It would have been real close. I probably would have been spitting coming into the pits, so I didn't want to waste that much time doing that. So there was a couple of times I could have done that, but it'd have been real close.
Because I
So
know
I
there was. I know there was one time in the broadcast I actually said that
Mm-hmm.
that you were waiting on Dalton to pit, then you just want to try to get them points, and it never happened that way. It seemed like as soon as Dalton dropped down, so did you. So that was the question I had for you. That was a legit question, right?
Yeah, I was basically mirroring Dalton all night, pretty much. So I mean, I had a set of tires at the end. I didn't take my tires on those first 2 cautions we had that everybody else did. I just didn't take them, so I had a set at the end. So hoping for the same thing Dalton was, I think, just to maybe have a quick caution there at the end and get new tires and be ready to go. So,
So,
but, hey, that's the way it goes.
Did all you guys have tires?
Yep.
No.
I was out.
Okay.
No.
I mean, the first stint, my tires were at 81%. So, I mean, I was the way I was driving the car, I was saving the tires pretty well. So, and that's the reason why I think I was getting better fuel mileage. I'm sure Dalton can mirror that. So, yeah.
So I talked to, as you guys know, I go through some of you guys before pre-race. A lot of the guys are saying to save the tires last night. That was a big thing to do. That and overheating. Anybody see the issue with that?
I didn't.
I mean, I got some hit the wall pretty good. I
know Mark did.
Got a little blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you let off the throttle a little bit, I blinked a few times. I did like 90 laps of practice throughout the day and just let off a little bit. If I tried to run the high line, like, 3 laps in a row, it was blinking pretty good, but it just let off a little bit and it stops.
Yeah.
So
no issues.
So was it just front end damage that would make that car hot, or was it just all around damage?
Well, I think it was just front end damage.
Yeah,
that
definitely
would, super kick it up.
me.
But
definitely the right front, because like I said, I hit the wall pretty good where I gave myself 32 seconds of damage. It was blinking, so I had to let off, but I got like 6 seconds of it fixed, and it kind of did anymore after that. I'm like, good job, guys.
You say you did scrape the wall, so I'm assuming you lost speed after, even if you got the car somewhat fixed, or not?
Oh, I ended with I think I only got 10 seconds of the fix the whole time, because I was hoping for a caution to get it fixed, because that would have been easy, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to keep pace. Yeah. I don't want to go a lap down, because I saw Paul Ellison was a lap down at that point. I'm like, I don't want to go a lap down.
Right.
The reason I'm asking is because of the damage model on this car.
No, I had no speed. I was slow.
Okay. And Dalton, if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen you rub the wall once, maybe coming off at 4, or was it 2? Okay.
Yeah, tapped the wall just a little bit. Had like 12 seconds of damage, but it didn't, like, for me, it didn't seem to affect too much.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Amanda, Amanda got out unscathed last night. Big old 0x for her. What'd you do, Philip?
0x.
Okay. I think I seen Corey had a 4. Remember what you had, Dalton?
4.
4. What? Chris
I had a 0, Terry.
Chris had a 0. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's with us, Terry. You just can't see him. You can see him driving.
I know. I still watch
when he
cars
raised his hand. he showed up.
All I see is flipping cars, standing on their nose and crap with his video that's playing in behind me.
Yeah, I forgot to turn my light on. My fault. My bad.
No biggie. When you go to the pits, just jump up and do that real quick, would you?
Yeah.
No biggie, but can you do that as soon as you get the chance?
You just pull off now and do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Pull over.
No biggie.
Well, Dalton, we'll go ahead and get to you first since you're the guest. You went up against Philip last night, and you come out victorious over him. Excuse me. Talk about a little bit about your race. Let's see, pull you up here.
Yeah, finished 10th. I was honestly kind of lucky to just get away with a top 10, because there was, as I was mentioning with that 4X, there was one moment where it was myself, Mr. Chris, who's racing, and Donald Bennett. They were pretty far apart from each other in the middle of the corner, and I had a run because they were driving in a lot deeper than I was. So I lifted on my normal point, got back on the throttle, and had a huge run. Gap is there, and then I'm in the middle of the gap, and then they both start closing in. And I had to take a pick whether I was going to right rear Chris or left rear Donald Bennett. And Donald Bennett ended up getting the short end of that stick.
You chose wisely, my friend.
Yes, because I know if I had right reared the 71, I actually probably would have gotten taken out, unlike the 12. So
It would have been the very next lap.
yeah, especially since I was against your teammate in the bracket, he would have had even more incentive to just be like, you know what, this guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
I wouldn't have minded. That's for sure.
I know you wouldn't have minded because then you would have had a free week in the bracket.
Yep. Anyway.
All right.
Congrats on that anyway, Dalton.
We'll go down to the banner winner. Philip started 27th, moved up 10 spots, 17. 0x with you. What about your race, buddy?
Race was good. I just started right at the start of the race to conserve tires, fuel. I was trying to, knew I was going up against the Captain Save fuel, so I was going to have to mirror his every move pretty much step for steps, which I did. But hindsight being 2020, I think the first caution, or actually probably the second caution right after the first caution, I would have taken a set of tires, but instead of saving them for late in the race, because I had a set of tires left over. I think that ended up getting me too far behind, and I just couldn't catch up. So
I will also say the cabin safe fuel hat was not on last night. I was just driving my normal race, and
well, that's the thing. See, yeah, I wasn't clutching, wasn't doing any of that stuff. It just
taking it easy, you're able to go further.
Trying to save the tires, like on a fuel run, my tires, every stint actually was either 80 or 81% on a fresh set of tires after a fuel run. So I was saving the tires quite well, and doing that, it was saving fuel. So
actually, if you clutched it, it made the engine get hot. I tried that a couple times.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Well, that's the reason why Mark's engine blew. That's because he was talking about how he was shutting it off and clutching and everything. That's probably the reason why it got hot.
Yeah, I didn't know that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I tried doing that at the end because I pulled a little maneuver to like I can go 21 laps, so they got a little tight, and I was like, "Oh, I'll clutch it." I'm like, "Ooh, she's getting hot." I'm just gonna let off really early.
Yeah, all in all, it was a good race. I mean, I've always said I hate Michigan, I really do, but I can't put my finger on it. I only live about half an hour away from it, so but I hate it. I hate that track. I don't know why, but I mean, it was a decent race. I did everything I could do, but it's the way it goes. Obviously, I think Dalton can say that if we didn't have those cautions, we would have probably set pretty good at the end of the race.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a question about the cautions for all you guys here at the end here. Chris, you want to talk about your race? Or you just want to keep racing?
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember exactly where I started, but
34th.
34th, made it up to 18th.
Yep.
Finally finished on the lead lap with my 0 incident points, which is something awesome. I haven't been able to do all year, and it's not because of the incident points so much as finishing on the lead lap. Mm-hmm. I didn't get a lot of practice in yesterday. I wasn't home for most of the day, and I was pretty happy. I really did think I had a top 15 car. Just wasn't there at the end, and probably overdrove it a little bit. And if I would have backed up the corners a little bit, I probably would have saved some tire for the end. But it's all right. I was pretty happy with it.
All right. Well, get back to racing. Looks like you're really busy.
Thanks, buddy.
Right.
We'll move on down to Amanda real quick. Started 28th, ended 21st. Amanda, you told me at the top of the race that you wanted the top 15 and gained some points. I didn't look at the points. I didn't see if you gained or not. Did you?
I moved up one spot in the points.
Okay.
I was just too conservative in the beginning. When I pitted, my tires are at like 81s, and I forget what the very front rate was, but they felt good, and I came back, and I just think I fell too far behind. Plus, I didn't really trust a group that was in the back near me, so it was literally one of those like, just go fucking by me. I watched you in practice, and you all just kept spinning out, so I don't want to be around you. And I fell too far back. And was in the cluster right behind each caution, so um, the paranoia set in. So I was just taking it way too easy, but I'm fine with that. 0x, and um, it wasn't a boring race, but it wasn't spectacular. I don't hate Michigan. I just don't like it. It's just like another Me Too track where I'm like, eh.
I'm taking notes.
Hey, me too.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. So,
All right.
yeah.
Well, I'm taking notes here. Exterminator.
Yeah.
Where'd you start at?
Yeah.
29th, ended in 23rd.
Fuck yeah, I moved up 6.
But you got up there a few times, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't you up toward the front?
I was gonna pull a little of my homestead maneuver. I was gonna take tires the whole time to the last part, and the caution kind of fucked me. I was like, oh, okay, well, we're all grouped up. I'll do this then. I'm like, maybe there'll be a caution here again soon, and I'll be good to go on tires. And yeah, during that restart, Ty and Rick wanted to get a little racy 60 laps in, so they pushed it 3 wide, and I was on old tires. I mean, they're still 90%, but trying to keep up with those guys, and came up, tapped Ty a little bit, I guess. Got sideways. I did my pat and move. I straightened the back out by hitting him in the side door. We kept going, and so I'm going around the track, and all of a sudden I come up on fucking D's, and he's racing the piss out of me. I'm like, what the fuck's his problem? I was like, I didn't know what happened. Then we got into the Discord after, and he was like, I'm sorry what I said in the interview. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, I wrecked when you hit Ty. I was like, oh, I didn't know you got in that wreck. But yeah, but we watched it, and it looked like it was net coded. Plus, it was fun when checking on them all night. Saying, oh, I'm like, your teammate took you out. I didn't even fucking touch you. I don't know what you're talking about. And I hit the wall a couple times and got 32 seconds of damage. Fuck Michigan. I don't like Michigan. I'm not fast there. I have no speed there. I'm pretty good on long run, but I mean, nothing crazy. Like, I got new tires and passed a bunch of people, but I think after that I only made it up to like.
Well, when you guys decided to start going 3 wide up there, it was happening in the back too. I was like, the fuck are these guys doing back here? And I think it was literally the same exact lap, and one of those things again, I just let off. I'm like, you buttholes can go past me because I'm not wrecking on fucking lap 50 or whatever it was. So, but yeah, I saw Brian spin, and I'm like, oh, there goes D's, and I didn't know really what had happened up there, but yeah, he got it pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, there were a lot of 4-letter words.
Corey, you went in the race up against Ellison last night on the bracket. You went in the race.
I had my standings in my car. I usually keep it on fuel. I kept it on the standings to see where he was. I'm like, ooh, he's a lap down. Okay, I'm good. I'm good for now. I kept scrolling up. I'm like, the fucker, he was up in like 15th. I'm like, he's got to be up top 10 now. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I think he got caught up in the shit that happened behind our wreck when they were checking up in the back, but I looked, I'm like, ooh, he's a lap down. I'm like, that's why I didn't want to get my damage fixed. I'm like, I want to be on the same lap as him and have him pass me.
So you did that too then, huh? I had it on standings myself. So.
Yep. Yeah. I was at that point after I got the EOL, and then when I hit the wall and got the damage, and my car was pretty slow after that, I was just basically standings watching at that point to see what I had to do to stay ahead. That's what my race was last night, racing Paul.
Well, you came into this race after running 6 last season. Granted, it's a different car. I get that. But Ellison actually ran 30th last season here at Michigan.
Yeah.
So I think you came in there with the advantage a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But congratulations on that, man. You beat out Ellison.
Yeah.
Derek seems to want to race it every week.
Yeah, Derek just putting up his stats in Michigan. We already know you're good at Michigan.
I mean, you were pretty damn solid last night. Like, every time you came up, I'm like, I don't even want to get in this way. Just go, 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 go.
Yeah, Paulson with that second place, because that's where he finished out last season, as he done. Yeah, he wrote it out there. It's like he was there, but all of a sudden, man, he just started falling back from Berg real bad. So I don't know if he burned up. Did he burn up his stuff, Dalton? Did he say to you guys if he did?
He thinks he might have a little bit, but at the same time, he was running pretty even with me. So, and Berg didn't seem too much quicker. So I don't know if Chris just got.
He seemed like he was really consistent. It seemed like.
Yeah,
Chris Berg.
But,
he beat him by over half a second.
Well, that's actually not that big of a gap.
Yeah, that's
for
not that
Michigan.
much.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I get that. It was a .577 is what Berg beat Paulson by.
The gap back to third. Now that was more like a Michigan gap. But
holy shit, that was over 5 seconds.
Yeah. But not like even at the start of the race when I was just behind Derek for the first 2 fuel runs, it's pretty even and evident that there was going to be a pretty good fight for the lead throughout the entire race.
Okay, so I think Amanda, you're the one I caught up. One of you guys brought up the caution. I thought it was you.
I don't bring out cautions.
No, listen. You brought up the conversation about cautions. So, guys, the timing, I think, last night on the cautions, I think that helped out with the fuel strategy. Okay, I think once those 2 cautions come up, fuel strategy is out the window. Dalton, you said it yourself. You was not saving fuel last night. You didn't have to.
I was. I didn't have a problem clutching. Even the last one, I saw I had .02 of fuel or some shit, and I was like, fuck me.
You got your auto fuel on still.
I don't know, but I clutched like, I don't know, 10 laps in a row and didn't have an issue. And I was like, ooh, because I know a couple people were pitting very last minute. I'm like, oh, I hope more people run out of gas. Fuck them.
They're just throwing his stats up more.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, that's not too bad. 4X out of 8 races.
That's especially for Paulson.
Yeah, I know, right? Must have been that 24th he got that 4X.
Right. Well, and
I would have rather not seen the cautions. So
really,
yeah, I'd rather it have gone green the entire way.
Interesting.
Because the guys that were running in my pack, I was catching them towards the end of the runs pretty easily because they were burning their stuff. They were just right off the line, gunning it every restart, and I'm like, these fucking guys. And they'd get far ahead, and I'd catch right back up to them towards the end of it. And if they had to keep going, they would fuck up on the green flag pit stops, or they'd fall back or something because of their tires. If we could stretch it a few more laps each time.
Yeah, I was basically planning on green flag the whole way.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So
because Philip and them taught me how to stretch it to 20, 21 every single stop during practice. So I'm like, I can hit 21 each stop confidently, and nope. So stupid people at the wreck.
I'm pulling up the
Chris,
cautions
you're so
right
bright.
now.
Turn that light off.
No, because then we can't see him.
Or get out in the sun or something.
Sorry about that. I'll go try and get myself a tan.
Yeah.
So
Hey, when you get a chance, when you're pulling the pick, can you turn that light off?
I'll get right on that.
Okay, so you guys' first caution was a lap 54, and the other one was right after that.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Right.
That was
everyone went
glorious.
falls out.
58.
If you look at the entire field, like blimp view on that restart, it was like fucking kindergarten cop. They were like, like crazy. Just, I don't even know what the hell they were thinking.
Oh, we have 1 lap to go. We got to go.
Yeah, somebody in our team speak was like, "What the fuck are let's race?"
That was
like
me.
this." Yeah,
That was me.
I said that right before I hit tie. I was like, why are they going 3 wide? I'm like, just give me a second.
Well,
I'll get the fuck out of the way.
a little bit further back.
I said it too. So it's like,
I promise that Aaron does not run at Thunder Road. Sorry, go ahead, guys. In-game chat.
There was one point where Sam and I actually talked about a restart. You guys just battling like you got 2 to go. It's like, holy crap, man! Something's going to happen right there, but they never did.
Get Derek's stats right there.
66 instant points and 5 Martinsvilles. Oh, I can't wait for that.
Amanda,
you
brought up something else. Boring race. I don't think it was as boring as we've seen at Michigan. You guys really didn't.
I would agree with that.
When I just raced Joe Albarico the whole fucking time.
I was behind you guys while you were battling for a while.
I was just hanging out with Brad Collins all night. He was like 20 laps down, but he's the only one I could keep up with, so we had fun.
I was excited to get lapped. I'm like, ooh, other cars. There's a yellow car. There's a silver car, not just the fucking blue car next to me.
Hold on, buddy.
Yeah, as Michigan goes, it wasn't as boring as that can be.
Exactly,
sure.
exactly. I thought you guys done an awesome job last night. There was a lot of 3-wide racing, people trying to push people, and Mark found out that does not work with this car.
No,
at least with the way the tape and shit set up.
But we did hear last night. Mike Hamlin came into Discord and was telling us that I guess they're changing all the Xfinity setups. It's just going to a race and qualifying
this
setup.
Big update that's coming.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's a big, huge update.
Yeah,
on everything.
So, they're getting rid of the fixed and the opens, and it's just gonna be a race and a qualifying set for each track.
Yeah, big dirt update. We'll see if that works anything. But
that gets
all kinds of different updates. New Cadillac.
The dirt have wear on their tires now. Dirt cars.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge update, so I'll be curious how big it is. I haven't heard, but
they're gonna fuck something up with something that big, try to change so much shit at once.
and you guys are going to need it next week at Bristol, because Bristol, if you mess up the front end on that car, you're going to blow up.
Oh,
so hopefully, I'm hoping you guys will.
You just got to hurt it enough so it's a modified, then you're all set.
Yeah,
Fred Thompson did that last night. He actually had the hood taken off his car, so I doubt if his car got hot. But oh well,
that'd be fucked up if it did.
Oh yeah,
be like, what the fuck is this iRacing?
So first time racer Chris Berg walks away with the win last night. Started 6th.
Congrats.
Oh wait, I'll let you do your top 5 whenever you're ready. There, how you do your score? How you gonna do that?
I do it in the points tier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a minute since I've been in here. Sorry.
You show up to Shop Talk more and you know how it goes.
I know. Hell, I forgot how to turn half my crap on. But new driver Chris Berg, I was very impressed with what he done. Actually led most laps at 35. And Stephen T. Johnson. I'm sorry?
Who had the fastest lap?
Polisky with a 39.061 at lap 104.
Damn.
1 incident point for Andrew. So he actually walked away even. So he got the point for fastest lap. So he's good to go.
Derek got the halfway.
Mm-hmm. Derek Paulson did get the TSP halfway award. So
congrats, Derek.
Yep, congratulations.
Yeah.
Rick Thompson. I want to talk about Rick Thompson. Rick was giving Carroll all kinds of shit last night. I mean, all over the back of that car, get around him. They both had to pit at the same time. Thompson ran him over twice.
Oh yeah, Rick was all fired up when he got in Discord after when we were watching, and when he was racing Derek, I was like, "Yeah, you just said fuck Derek right there." He's like, "Yeah, I did."
You did. But I thought that was awesome watching Rick. We haven't seen Rick do that in a long time. Get up there and race like that. It was nice seeing him. Rick's actual last win was
Daytona.
Daytona last season, right?
Yeah, Sam pushed him.
Yeah, I'm making sure. I'm checking my notes.
Yeah, I remember because I think I actually ran him off the track at the very beginning of the race. I felt so bad, and then he came back and won it. So I'm like, I don't feel bad now.
So I think I said it last night in the broadcast. After 12 races, we've got 9 different winners. I think that's awesome.
That's great.
I like seeing
Really
that.
cool.
But here's what we're getting into. We go to Bristol, Milwaukee, Pocono, Rockingham, Chicago Gateway. I'm going to stop right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I know somebody who's really excited, Terry, for the next couple of races anyway.
Who's that?
Might be the driver of the number 3.
Well, the driver of the number 12 has won 4 of the next 6 races.
I don't think that's going to matter.
Oh, you might be right.
I'm excited for Bristol, not Milwaukee.
Oh, come on.
I hate Pocono.
That's you're all pronouncing it wrong. Milwaukee.
There's going to be there's going to be a wild card in that all that too if they change the setups.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
But I am racing Xfinity at Bristol on Wednesday night, so love some.
So yeah, you'll get the experience with the new setup.
So the update will be in there. So
heck yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, that's cool. Dalton, what's going on with that 41, man? I mean, you got 1 win this year. That was the Daytona race.
Yeah.
Usually by now we've seen. Oh shit! You got a couple there, 3. Hell, you got quite a few. If we took this year's schedule to last year's, you've already got 3 or 4 wins in.
I've just been, I'd never really get off to a hot start in the Xfinity cars, especially like the last time Blazing Pedals was in Xfinity. I think I only had a handful, but then like kind of mid-season into the playoffs, I started to get hot, and I feel like that's kind of how that's happening again. Especially with some of the tracks we're going to, like Bristol. I like Bristol. Pocono's always a good track for me. We just got a good string of tracks coming up, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I haven't really been focused too much on winning. I mean, as much as it's kind of counteractive to say you're not trying to, not going out there trying to win everything, but I'm not like playing my cards right. If that makes sense, because I'm taking a few more gambles, trying to see kind of what works, what doesn't, and a lot of times it just doesn't work, and I just have to kind of minimize the damage. Like Phoenix, I was leading the modified class for 75% of the race. So,
and also looking at the schedule again, those are definitely your bread and butter, right? It's gonna be the second half of the season. Start getting up there, top 3.
We got a long schedule
Bristol,
coming up.
Pocono, Chicagoland.
Yeah.
Those are like.
I'm looking for. I'm
my best tracks.
I'm like you, Dalton. I'm looking forward to the second part of the season. We got all the stupid fucking road courses and the Atlanta,
Vegas,
the way
Darlington, Charlotte, Auto Club.
Well, I didn't mind the road courses this year. So.
Yeah, Phillips crushed road course king of T&A.
Go figure.
Just the goose sponsored
all
by
those
Miller
Wednesday
Lite.
nights in ASRL, probably.
Oh yeah, you are doing a lot of that.
Yeah. Well, I haven't done any this year, but last year I did. But...
There's a lot more cars now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been keeping up on it.
Plus.
Yeah.
It's
right.
That's
good though. That's good.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking. I've already done my half hour. It's your turn to do the next half hour.
All right, we got points. Pow.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hello.
This is where I do it, Terry.
I know.
First place, number 1 overall, Chris Carroll with 16 points. Second is TBB. Third, Derek Power Fade Paulson. Still hasn't come on 2K21 yet, but we're waiting for him. Number 4, Cody Gibson. 5th, Dalton Kilrow. 6th, Stephen T. Johnson. 7th, Paul Ellison. 8th, Andrew Politsky. 9th, Mark Arthur. Rounding out your top 10s, Jamie Walker have fallen 3 positions.
Yeah, it was a bad night for Jamie not showing up.
Yeah, it was.
But out out of these 10 you just mentioned, 2 of them I want to talk about is Taylor and Derek. Neither one of them with a win, but they're both in second and third place. So that's pretty awesome for those guys. Too. Yeah. Dalton dropped 3. Ellison dropped 3. Walker 3, as you already mentioned.
Damn, Dalton, you dropped 3 with just a top 10.
Well, I also had a 4X, so I didn't get those bonus points.
Oh, the bonus point, yep.
Corey, looks like you dropped down 2. Philip moved up 1. Aaron dropped down 1. Chris jumped up 2. Nice job.
Thank you.
I got up 1 spot with the 0 incidents. Didn't have anything against me. So, yeah, a lot of movement.
Aaron had a shitty night. What happened to him?
Well, he struggled all day.
Corey Rutherford.
He was trying to. He had computer problems all day, so he couldn't practice either.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's not what happened.
That's not it.
It's part of it.
Corey Rutherford ran in the back of him first.
No, that doesn't sound like Corey Rutherford.
I don't know who you guys are talking about. There's a Rutherford.
Yeah.
Hell, there's 2 of those.
Yeah, it was the Rutherford boys, is what I call them.
Yeah. Yeah, he got, I guess Corey hit him and Aaron went sliding down pit road.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
I
watched that.
It. Yeah, I did too.
I saw it.
So Aaron wasn't too that. I guess he gave him a couple little bumps on the track. Happy. Kind of like what Dee's did, but I didn't know what the fuck Dee's problem was.
So there was one other mention I want to do. He's in 29th. Is Sam Lawson, the 24 car. Sam has come a long way. He just started racing in October, and now he's 29th in our point system. He's winning races.
He puts a lot of seat time in other leagues.
He absolutely does. And last night he pulled off the head-to-head win up against who the hell did he go against?
Mike Hamlin.
Mike Hamlin, right. So I think it says a lot out of somebody that doesn't get out of a car.
I had faith in him.
So good job. I mean, he asked me at the beginning of the race last night, what I thought his chances was. I said, well, bud, I mean, Hamlin's been here before, you haven't with us, so I really I don't know. But I wish him the best every time. What did he finish?
Finished pretty good. Finished better than Hamlin.
Lawson. Yeah, he finished 15th. Nope. Finished 19th, started 15th. Hamlin's was 21 and finished 22nd.
Yeah, he had a speeding penalty coming out of the pit.
Yeah.
Because I looked back and I saw Hamlin behind me. I was like, oh, shit. If he's behind me, he's going to come like a bat out of hell. And he caught up pretty quick, but I had pulled over to let the leaders go by, but I knew there was only a couple laps left and he wasn't going to gain 6 seconds that quick.
Yeah, Lawson was on the lead lap. Hamlin was 1 lap down. So, yeah, good job out of Sam Lawson. I'm glad to see he's not tearing up that fucking TSP car anymore.
Speaking of tearing cars up, Terry, you want to see the top 5?
I am trying to get out of stuff right here so I can pull it up. Come on now, get out of there. There we go. Yes, I am ready.
All right, everybody. Top 5 from Michigan.
It's IMAX, man. It's
on IMAX.
So I'm watching this in delay.
Hang on, make it. All right, here we go. Number 5.
5.
Mark Arthur with a blown engine, Terry.
Oh no.
The number 12 of Mark Arthur on pit road with a blown engine.
That smoke is so
Not
fun to
good for
watch.
the 12 tonight. Not a good way to start. I mean, we got a long stretch coming up. 66. Trying to look on.
See, I didn't have a lot to pull from last night. All right, that's number 5. Here's number 4.
4.
I think he was trying to mess up Carroll's pit entry right there, Terry. You see it. Here comes Paulson. Oh my, this is crazy.
Who's got the brakes? Oh,
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Oh, man,
he's
the
got
back of the
front end
99
damage.
twice, Thompson.
Front end damage on the 76 of Thompson.
Oh, that's going to hurt him.
That's really going to hurt him.
Yeah, front end damage was so good last night. He said his car was overheating. That too.
I bet.
Right. Number 3.
3.
Further back in the field there.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Yeah, everybody just trying to check up back here. Just got a couple incidents there, but
that was the checkup behind. I was waiting for.
Well, you know what? Sam played that a couple times, and I was hoping that you would have followed what he was doing, because I really did not get a good look at it.
Want me to play it again for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. How much of it do you have?
That's about it. That's all he really got of it.
Further back in the field there.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Yeah, everybody just trying to check up back here. Just got a couple incidents there, but
I guess I didn't realize how close I was to getting rear-ended there then.
Yeah, Phil. Got lucky.
Because I let off because of that, and that's what caused that, I think. So.
The only thing I saw was Rutherford, the 64, going up into the wall. Now, what happened in front? I don't know what car that was.
Well, no, he went into Paul Ellison, so that explains why Paul was a lap down. He went up and hit Paul into the wall.
Okay.
All right. Number 2.
2.
No.
And Seats being scored 32nd right now. Looks
Dave
like 2
Seats.
laps down.
He's going to have. Oh, turns to 36. Caston.
My!
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Wow.
Derek Paulson trying to get through. Everybody's going to have to slow down for this one. We caught that live. I was watching timing and scoring there, Terry. Oh, my
I bet he
goodness.
was saying, oh, not again.
Hank Caston in the wrong place at the wrong time for that 36 car.
Here's the question. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I think Garrett's going to have his work cut out for him on this one, Terry. It looks like Hank tries to turn into the corner. It looks like Dave just doesn't turn into the corner.
So did you guys see
So you could look at that as Dave come up on a 36, or Hank was just trying to turn into the corner, and
I did not.
Like,
looks like Dave didn't really give him a whole lot of room there.
Seats and Caston.
No.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
It was something in the Seats was pissed because Garrett got him for going up into him, and Seats. I can't go forward for work because I can't remember what it was, but he said he didn't do that. Hank Caston come back. What race is you in? Or we really, if you can go back and watch what he said, it's like, oh my God, these guys don't go at it. But Garrett has a hell of a job out there. He has to do. Somebody has to be blamed for it, whether it be Seats or Caston. Somebody had to be blamed. If it would have been Caston, he would have been pissed. So, Garrett, hats off to you if you watch this back. I think you're doing a wonderful job. Keep going.
Yeah. Except for this one. Called this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know what this is.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Oh, Corey Sherman and Ty Moroska make contact. Brian D's involved. And then Dees gets tagged by Gibson.
Everything would have been fine. Got all net code.
Let's go back and get starts.
Well, somebody
Up
pulled
here
it
with
off the wall.
Sherman getting into Morosco. Tags him. And Brian Dees, just unfortunate, gets into the side of his teammate, sends him up into the outside wall. Comes down in front of Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson now has front end damage, Terry, and now he's.
Terry, do you see this?
Oh yeah.
What? Hang on, let's watch it one more time.
Okay.
Watch how I accidentally hit Ty's.
I'm in delay, so.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Oh, Corey Sherman and Ty Morosco make contact. Brian Dees involved. And then Dees gets tagged by Gibson. Let's go back and get starts.
Roger.
Up here with Sherman getting into Morosco. Tags him. And Brian Dees, just unfortunate, gets into the side of his teammate, sends him up into the outside wall. Comes down in front of Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson now has front end damage.
Yeah, I don't know.
That whole episode right there we're watching, that, in my opinion, was all netcode.
I did. No, we looked at Dalton brought it up.
Hold on, buddy. I can't hear you. Keep going.
Oh, we are.
It literally, like, even Sam said, like, that looked realistic. Like, as soon as I, like, touched him, he started turning. And then I straightened the back out, but I don't know what the fuck happened to Brian, because all of a sudden his car jumped in the air and he went fucking head first into the wall.
And that's why I say Brian's car never was touched.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a caution.
And I honestly don't think your right front fender touched the left fender of that one car.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Barely. But I guess enough to spin them. But, you know, I straightened them back out. If he's then net coded it all up.
So what brought the caution out?
I guess
he's coming off the wall and getting into Cody.
Coding into the wall.
Okay, so and now this is the way. I'm not trying to put Garrett down at all because he does a fantastic job for us. You have to almost go back to see where the lights start flashing. The yellow lights start flashing.
What caused the caution?
Yes,
Ty
exactly.
and Corey were both straight.
It didn't come out till, like, I saw him spin in my rear view and the caution wasn't out yet.
Because I feel like if Sam and Mark had to call that, it probably would have been on Brian for whether he intentionally took it off the wall, and he's probably going to hate me for saying it or anything, or if it just jerked off. He caused the cars to be sideways and backwards, and that, I believe, is what brought the actual caution out.
Because I believe Ty...
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
Oh, Corey Sherman and Ty Morosco make contact. Brian Dees involved. And then Dees gets tagged by Gibson.
So I'm wondering where you
Let's go back and get starts.
Yeah,
up here with Sherman getting into Morosco.
Yeah, so neither of that would have brought us caution. It would have been Dees when he had.
And Brian Dees, just unfortunate, gets into the side of his teammate, sends him up into the outside wall. Comes down in front of Cody Gibson.
Said something to Garrett and just been a total asshole. But you didn't. I mean, that's good racing etiquette, man.
Thank you.
Way to not be an asshole, Corey.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Well, you know, I didn't know if potentially. Initially, I didn't know if I moved up because obviously I was on old tires, or if Ty started turning down and I clipped him. But I saw him straighten out, and I was like, I saw everybody spinning behind. I'm like, why the fuck are people spinning behind? I thought somebody rear-ended somebody else behind, so I didn't even know. That's why I didn't know why Brian was mad at me.
Brian needs to be mad at iRacing because nobody touched him. I think it's just one of I can't remember what they call that, but
prediction code.
Thank you, Dalton. Thank you.
So the big word.
So the first one you played was Mark
with
a blown motor. I want to ask you guys a question here. This goes to everybody. So Mark blew a motor. Do you think iRacing should put what would happen in a real life blown motor? Because most likely you'll throw oil all over that damn track. Should we get oil on the track and make iRacing throw a caution, basically to clean the mess up?
I feel like with them adding rain, they'll have that possibility to be able to add that. but I feel like that would take a whole nother level of complexity that I'm not sure the current engine could handle.
And like, what's the time frame of the quote cleanup and caution stuff? Because Kobe blew an engine and he fucking nursed it all the way around. And
yeah, but
so
basically, what Terry's saying, if somebody in the race blows an engine, then it just automatically throws caution, saying there's oil on the track.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the cars behind him would get the repercussion of that oil because we've all watched NASCAR.
Oh,
you run into oil slip,
I don't want
that.
Slippery.
Fuck you!
Okay.
I don't want that.
Okay, so now I have another question. The one incident you showed, Fred Thompson was in. We seen his hood basically fly off the car.
Yeah.
Would you guys want to see
Hit my
parts on the
windshield?
track?
Can I throw my water bottle out the window?
Oh, there's parts on. They do
it.
To run over to cut a tire.
Oh yeah, no. I always thought they should throw in like a random thing where like you randomly blow a tire.
No, I like the idea of throwing in one
just scared.
random. No, listen, I said it to you like a week ago. One random person in a league, and it's almost like a silent wheel spin where your pit crew fucked up and didn't put your lug nut on all the way or something like that, and you're like, your left rear wheel is loose. You're like, you gotta be fucking kidding me! And Dalton's like in the lead, and he finds out his tire's not on all the way.
You see the comments, Terry?
There would be so many 4-letter words. It would not even be funny. I would get my chat muted. I'd probably be fucking suspended for 3 weeks.
Yeah, fuck iRacing. Fuck this. Just smash your computer.
Somebody probably fucking report me to iRacing and I get actually banned
comes
or some
to
shit.
your pit box. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? You have to come back in and serve a penalty because your pit crew lost your tire.
Folks,
So
awesome.
I'm gonna go focus.
All right, buddy.
We'll
Be,
yeah, we'll be in a little bit. Watch ya. We just gotta go through the bracket. Oh wait, we need your bracket picks.
Okay, quick. Who we got?
Let's do that real quick. All right, before this, hang on. Okay, this was our picks last week. Chris is 6-2. Philip 6-2. Corey's 2-6. Dalton and Terry team 4-4. Amanda's 4-4. Got that. All right, so here's the bracket, folks, and
so Chris,
we'll let Amanda take over. She's
no, Chris, just put it up so Chris can see it. Should I give him the cheaters of who's not going to be in?
Well, just let Chris pick for all of them first.
Who's not going to be in?
Derek's not going to be in. Cody might be going camping. That's what
Mark gets another freaking bye.
I'm going with Mark, Dalton, TBB, and Chris Carroll.
Ooh.
Good picks. Good luck.
All right. See y'all on the other side.
See you, buddy.
Ready?
It's the fastest we ever moved anything along in this show. All right, Mr. Phillip, you are next on my little sheet.
Why'd you fucking move it for, dude?
Oh, you want me to keep it up?
Yeah, keep it up so everybody
I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. I have it here on my paper.
All right, so we'll do it like we did last time. We'll just do the matchup, and then we'll go down the list and make her pick for that matchup.
Okay.
Ooh, we're already down the list.
Terry and Dalton are on teams. They have to discuss.
I already know what. If he's smart, he's going to pick the same thing Chris just picked.
So group number 1 picks are Cody Gibson versus Mark Arthur. Cody Gibson might be camping. Take that.
I think it's barring weather out there. Is everybody going to hurry up? Where is he still in Texas? Everybody Google the weather out in Texas right now.
Yeah, he's in Texas right now. Going camping, man?
Hurricane.
No, that'd be me. If it was.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We'll have Amanda.
I'll be down there next week.
Who's up first, Amanda?
Philip is up first.
I'll go with Mark Arthur.
Now, are we going group by group, or are we going each person going all the way through 4?
Oh, we're doing. Everybody's picking.
All right, so Corey, you are up next with Cody and Mark.
I'm gonna take Mark because he's getting a lot of free passes to make it to the final 4. So I'm pretty sure Cody's going camping. So if he's not, I'll wreck Cody out. I mean, it sucks because I wish I would know because I know I raced Cody at Bristol before and he's pretty fast, so that's why.
Yeah, that's what sucks about it. You know, if you don't know if he's going to go camping or not. I mean, he's good at Bristol. So.
Well, I suck anyway, so I'm taking Cody. Cody, don't go camping.
So Dalton, when he gets to this, don't pick that because I want to talk to you first.
Okay.
So Dalton and Terry, you're up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, go ahead. Speak away.
So I would like to pick group 2 and 3.
No, you got to pick group 1. This is how we do it.
Cody
versus Mark.
He'll let me pick group 1 and 4, and then Terry puts the pick in.
Yeah, they're gonna split it.
Is that all right with you, Dalton?
That's fine.
All right, so you pick group 1.
Mark Arthur. Because I know, as much as I like Bristol, Mark's better than me at Bristol.
I wish I knew Jamie fucked us by having a family thing last night, so I don't know.
We're not saying Jamie, you can't have family things.
Yeah, exactly, but we got a bracket going. Fucking throw it out there. So I'm gonna go. I honestly think Cody would beat Mark, but I'm gonna have to pick Mark because we know he's gonna show up to the race. So I pick Mark.
He could have internet issues though. We can't forget
but
that.
He'll get back in if Cody doesn't show up. Mark will still jump back in the race.
All Mark has to do is leave that car parked on pit lane.
Kind
of like last night.
Yeah. And it worked.
Well, and props to Aaron Backover for getting back in the car. He was a good man for doing that last night. So good job,
Thanks, Aaron, for doing that. We
I didn't even realize he came back all of a sudden. You just heard him. I was like,
I didn't either.
I was like, oh shit. I was like,
somebody said
Hi,
something.
Aaron.
He's like, all right, Philip, we are back around to you for group 2. We got Sam Lawson and Taylor Butcher Benjamin.
Ooh, Sam Lawson's been sneaking through too.
We got the consistent veteran and the rookie.
I picked him last week.
I know, you were the only one.
I still think I'm going to go with...
watching his short track races, though, on, Tuesday nights? What's the league he's in on Tuesday nights, Corey?
That's the... Watch him. Chris is racing then. Right now.
No, Chris is racing the super lates.
Yeah, that's what she's...
I'm going to go with... This is a toughie because I know how Sam races, so that's... I think I'm going to go with TBB.
I'd say that's a solid pick right there. Taylor wants to probably hang on to those that podium standing spot right now.
So Sam Lawson's not going camping next week, right?
Nope, these two should be here. Corey, you are next.
I'm gonna take Sam Lawson. He's been underdogging the shit out of this. He's that Cinderella story coming through this. So I'm taking Sam Lawson.
Yep.
Sam Lawson it is.
My picks have been shit anyway, so I can't even catch you guys. Oh yeah, we are doing double points this round.
Oh yeah, okay.
For fuck's sakes.
Dalton and Terry, you are up. Sam Lawson, TBB. Group 2.
So I want Lawson. I think Taylor Butcher Benjamin is going to lay back a little bit, and he's going to get caught up into some shit. And I don't think Sam's going to do that. I think Sam's going to go full board. He might be the one to cause this shit. Sam Lawson.
Well, we watch a lot of the stuff on True Sim the rest of the week, and in my opinion, Sam's not very strong at tracks like this because he's a little daring and a little ballsy, and he's a rookie. And Taylor is very veteran and calm, and he gets fucking 0 X's at tracks where everybody else is destroyed. I think Taylor's gonna do the right thing, and he's easily gonna pass Sam and finish better. So I'm gonna go with TBB.
Fuck you, Derek. Dolphins are doing way better than 2 and 6.
See, Terry even went back on his own word. He was like, if Dalton was smart, he'd pick exactly what Chris just went and picked. And then he goes against what Chris picked.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a method to my madness, Dalton.
Well, I sure hope your fucking method proves me wrong.
Group 3.
Group 3 is interesting.
Cody is camping. I even texted. Fuck, can I change my pick?
Nope, you cannot change your pick. Group
God damn
3, Philip, you were fucking warned. Group 3, you've got
Cody, give me your login.
Dalton.
I'm just gonna log in, then make sure Mark doesn't.
Got Dalton and Derek. That's
Man,
a doozy.
This is a tough one right here.
Does anybody have any stats we could throw out there?
I think y'all are forgetting something else. Y'all are
Damn.
forgetting what was said at the start of the show. Derek ain't going to be racing.
I know that. That's why I was saying this is a tough one, right?
I forgot about that.
So it's me or nothing. What the fuck?
Exactly.
So it's like
I was making a joke.
I don't
of it.
know. Derek not racing or Dalton racing. That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I mean,
I might have to go with Dalton.
It's free 2 points
D-Dog.
right there. Damn.
oh man.
That's kind of a free pick there, you know.
Corey.
I mean, I want to pull the trigger on Derek so bad, but if he's not going to be there, Derek, you 100% sure you're not going to be there? I'm going Dalton. I know he's fast until I recommend Bristol for him.
Terry, who you picking?
Dalton.
You guys are silly. Okay, group 4. Now this is a doozy too because they are friends and everything too. There's no silliness or anything. We've got Corey Sherman and Chris Carroll. They will race each other clean and hard. And Corey's been getting a little better at Bristol. But some people aren't being as nice to Chris. So this is a fucking doozy right there. What are you thinking, Philip?
Oh, for me, this is a no-brainer.
Somebody wants a free T-shirt.
I'm gonna go with Corey.
Oh,
yeah.
Just because I know how he's been racing Bristol lately. So.
Corey.
I think on this type of track, I think Carroll might have a little bit of problem with some people. Maybe.
Some tight racing, and if people want to see other people get a spot, they might let other people go by. I mean, blocking could be what keeps somebody from winning.
Well,
blocking somebody that's not even on your lap.
I didn't pick him last week, and he surprised me by moving on, finished 23rd. So I'm going with the Shermanator.
You're stupid. All right, we can just skip right past any other nonsense. He says Dalton and Terry. Dalton, you get this pick, don't you?
Yes, I do. And based off of how quick I know Corey can be at Bristol and how human Chris Carroll looked last night, I'm going Corey Sherman.
Yeah.
Solid pick right there.
I'm glad you picked that one, dude. I didn't want to pick
Pressure's
that one.
on.
Yeah.
Well, just the fact that... Oop, who
there
we
went
lose?
Chris.
What were you going to say, Dalton?
I was going to say, like, even last night on a long run, Carroll was, like, he was loose. And
yeah.
Derek, myself, Chris Berg, and Hank were pulling away from Chris Carroll.
He lost power somewhere.
Who, Chris?
Cody did put in comments, it's 50-50 right now. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. Come on, Cody. Fuck camping. Get to Bristol. I know you're fast there. Me and you raced there. We had a fun time racing each other there. So Bristol, fuck camping. Go to the next week.
I'm gonna throw my pick out there real quick just to get it out of the way. I'm gonna pick Corey because again he is racing in the same car with the new setup, with a group of guys that will fight him hard. When is it? Wednesday night or Thursday night? Wednesday night. So he's gonna get a good solid race in there with the same setup, same car, same track, with the new updates and everything. So he's gonna get not just practice time or an AI race. He's gonna get a race. So I'm gonna go with Corey.
Damn.
Across the board with Sherman.
Yeah. Talk about. Videos
now we gotta fix the cams.
Yep.
You just see me with the fucking alligator eyes over on the left side. Just...
Yeah.
Everybody watch Wednesday night. It's going to be on, what's the broadcast?
Cyber Thunder broadcast?
That doesn't sound like you quite know what it is.
Just watch my stream on Savage Edge Gaming.
Yeah, you might get some tips and tricks watching what he does with the new updates and everything. I'll be watching it.
I think I've already got a pretty good idea for how Bristol's still going to run. So I don't. I mean, as much as they're probably going to change, I don't think the baseline for what you're going to want to do around there is going to change.
No,
probably.
Like I feel like riding the wall for the first 5 or so laps is definitely going to be faster, but it's going to burn your tires, so you're going to want to kind of migrate towards the bottom to save your tires. It hasn't changed in fucking 3 years, so
300 laps.
That's a lot.
That's just fucking gross.
Dalton, how far are you from the Orlando airport?
Like
hour and a
probably hour 15.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Hi.
I'll be there Friday morning at 7:30 a.m.
I will. I think I. No, I don't close that night, but no,
Yeah,
I
wife,
will have work. So
we fly in that morning.
Where are you going on your cruise there, Terry?
We are going to San Juan, Aruba, and
Jamaica. Ooh,
Jamaica.
No. I want to take you. Go to the
San
Bermudas,
Juan,
Bahamas.
Carousel, Aruba, Grand Turk. It's an 8-day cruise. We get off boat Saturday, get back off the following Sunday.
Don't come back with like norovirus or something gross.
I hope fuck not. Hey, the race
fucking ligma.
started. Yeah.
Is Chris starting up?
Yeah, they just started rolling.
Yeah,
what else we got?
I think that's it.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to jump in Discord?
I just got the cameras fixed, so might as well end it.
Put in all that effort. Just like, oh, we're done.
Yeah. All right. I should have just left it. Be like, just talk. Nobody cares.
So this time next week, I will be sitting on a ship drinking something.
We want a picture so we can show it on Shop Talk. A still picture of you in like a cruise ship chair with a drink,
overlooking
your shirt
the ocean.
off.
Yeah, take it over the railing.
No, Amanda, that's one thing I won't do.
Oh, we'll send us a good vacation picture.
He doesn't want to blind the other people on the cruise.
Yeah.
I can do my farmer.
And I
tan.
say that because
that's a truck driver tan if I've ever seen one.
That's golf, buddy. Both arms are that way. It's golf.
Left
I'm
arm
just
out
pale
the
because I don't go outside. So.
Yeah. All right. Let's
All
end
right,
this
so
thing.
yeah, well, I got a busy week of racing. Tomorrow night, I'm making my Crooked Line debut in the Tour mods. So check that out. I'll be streaming that or check it out on True Sim Productions. Watch me in the number 22. Look, I already got the shirt made. Deuce. That's why I
will also say this before you get started with that, Corey. Fresh tires don't mean as much as you think.
Oh, I know that. And you only get 2 of them, too, or else you go laps down.
And let me say this, Corey's wearing that shirt tonight, so he's going to be wearing a
green.
dirty shirt tomorrow night.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I just put it on for the.
Gross.
I'll take it off after we're done.
Wear a shirt for 20 minutes. It's dirty.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. And then Wednesday night,
Go
Bristol, Cyber Thunder Productions. No, Cyber Thunder Broadcasting Network. Yeah, Cyber Thunder
Mixing
Broadcasting
2
Network.
channels there.
Yeah, go on them, YouTube. I'll be there on there Wednesday and Thursday night, or you can check out my stream all 3 nights on Savage Edge Game. That. Then we got Bristol Sunday BPL. Woo! Lead 8 going down to Final 4. We got some good
300
matchups.
laps.
We got 2 good matchups, I guess. Other 2 people aren't even fucking showing up. Hopefully Cody does, and then I get that crazy win off that. I won't even catch you guys.
And then Milwaukee's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Next week.
Oh, Lawson just wrecked.
Oh, did he?
I told you.
Yeah.
I want to go watch it.
Oh, we got a week off after Bristol, Dalton.
Still, I'm saying Milwaukee's still just not going to be fun.
Oh yeah, for the Final 4, then Pocono for the final. Woo!
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
Because the way I see it, with the way the bracket could potentially play out, it'll be probably, I'd have to say probably Mark versus Carroll, or Mark versus I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Ooh, that'd be a hell of a battle.
Yeah, Dalton, because you're
Especially around Pocono.
If I beat Carroll, it's gonna be me and you at Milwaukee Mile.
I thought it was Group 1 and Group 3 going against each other, or is that not the case?
Oh, that's not the case.
Oh, so it would be Mark versus probably Taylor.
Yeah, it'd be Mark versus Taylor or Sam Lawson, then Chris Carroll or me versus you. Go for the championship.
Go kick his ass, Corey. Go kick his ass. I would much rather go against you around Milwaukee than fucking Chris Carroll.
Oh, I'm going to use my bumper so much at Milwaukee if it's me and you, Dalton. I'll race you clean, though. I'll just give you some bumps.
We'll race hard for it and make it to where Pocono will be fun.
Yeah, we've raced each other.
Yeah.
Fun.
Chris
until
is in 20th?
Until I fucking killed you at Bristol one year.
Let's go watch Chris.
You still might have that coming.
I thought Talladega was enough.
I think. Yeah.
Chris is in 20th out of 30.
That Talladega, I think, was the payback for. So we're all square. All right, everybody. We will be back next Monday night after Bristol, 8 p.m. Remember, True Sim Productions, Sunday night. Go check them out. Blaze Pedals. And, Michael Falk, what's up, buddy? And
comes in as we're in.
Better late than never.
Yeah. Hopefully you liked that logo I made for the race. I put a lot of effort in. That was cute. The Marielle 240, Michigan. So we will see you guys next Monday night, recapping Bristol, what went on in the brackets. Like I said, we got a lot of races going on this week, so check me out too. If anybody else does, plug real quick. Dalton, you do any racing?
Nope, my Tuesday league ended last Tuesday, so I got nothing.
Okay. No,
I will take the time to rest my fucking neck.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna need it for Bristol.
As soon as you click this off, go over to True Sim Productions and watch Chris Legoo race the super late models at Richmond. So
TSP Sam Bumgarden calling the race.
Yep, we're about to all head over there, hop in chat, and harass Sam. So we will see you guys next Monday night. See you later.
Peace.
See ya.
Yep.